One of my secrets with healthy eating is having a fridge full of healthy food so I can just grab them on the fly and eat healthily very quickly. It helps to have some simple foods in all the time. With my food prepped already, some water of course because hydration is very important, a load of fruit to grab when I need, and also a basket full of vegetables as well. And two of the healthiest meals I have pretty much every day are overnight oats and chicken wrap. They're both really tasty and they're both really healthy and pretty low calorie as well, high protein. Stick around if you want to know how to make them. Hydration is important. I drink a lot of water. So, I like to do my food prep so that I've got healthy stuff in the fridge all the time, and I need to prepare some more chicken because I go through it fairly fast, and so I'm going to do that with you now. What I do is I take chicken breasts, which I buy by a big bag full, and I chop them into 3 pieces, and then I will put a spice mix on them. Sometimes I use tandoori spice mix, sometimes I will use like a Mexican spice mix that I make. It's got garlic powder, onion powder, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, cumin, chipotle, and what else? Salt and pepper and chili in it. And I make that up and then put it in a jar like this and then sprinkle it over the top of the chicken and then cook it in the air fryer. Just like, I think 10-15 minutes, something like that. And then I pop them in a container and keep them in the fridge. And I'll like use like two of these pieces for each meal. About 80, 90, 100 grams of chicken that will be for each meal that I want to use it in, whether that's in wraps or if I'm putting it in a salad, or I might make some high protein red lentil pasta, boil that up with some cauliflower and broccoli to get the veggies in, you know, get that high fiber in and those nutrients to bulk it up a bit so I get a big bowl full. Mix that with pesto, with mozzarella cheese, and put the chicken in there too. Sometimes I'll put fish in that instead. So it's very versatile, this chicken, and if I always have it available, then I can make a quick meal, which I want right now. I'm going to cook this up and then I'm going to make a chicken wrap. So let's get putting some of this spice mix on. Get this one out of the way. And I just kind of clean up as I'm going. Is that what you do? It's only a fairly small like kitchenette that I've got here. So I clean up as I'm going and wash stuff as I'm going, especially when I'm preparing chicken, you know. Got to keep washing these things. Washing your hands, washing these tongs as well. So I'm just making sure that I'm coating each of the sides of these pieces of chicken, moving them around as I go so it gets evenly coated. That's all right. And then these can all go in the air fryer together. In like 15 minutes it will be ready. And I'll just mix it all around to get that spice mix completely coating them. That gives it a bit of flavour. Not adding any oil or anything like that. It doesn't need it in the air fryer. And so pretty low calorie protein going into my body. Okay, so they're all coated up. I'm going to put those in the air fryer. One more. Space for one more.
A few moments later.
Turn it over. Don't want to cook this too much because we want it nice and juicy. Nobody wants dry chicken, right? And put it in for another maybe 8 minutes. So that's the chicken done. Let's make this wrap because I am hungry. So I've got a wrap here, just a plain wrap, and I'm putting this homemade kind of dipping sauce on it to give it a bit of flavor. This is no-fat Greek yogurt, lime juice, coriander leaves, which you call cilantro in other places, and garlic crushed up. So let's put that on. Smidge all over. That's another thing that I get pre-prepped in the fridge so I can make these quickly. It's very tasty. Put a bit of iceberg lettuce on it too. Washing machine's going with my workout gear in it, of course. This is a bit of Mexican kale that I picked on my way home. There's an organic farm on this resort that I live in, and so sometimes I just grab it off. You know, they're like big bushes. I don't know whether you know what Mexican kale is. I didn't before they started growing it here, but they're big bushes and they, like, of course, proliferate lots of leaves in the tropics all the time. So I just take a few leaves off it, put it in my salads, put it on my wraps sometimes. Tasty. It's not a particularly strong kind of taste. You know, like some kales can be pretty bitter, strong. It's not this one. Okay, chicken. So I'm going, oh, it's a bit charred. I'll put a couple of pieces of chicken on here. I'll take some of these more well-cooked ones, I think. That one and this one. And the rest can go in the dish over here. And that's it, my chicken wrap. I'll roll it up and eat it right now. One of my favourite snacks is yogurt with a half scoop of vanilla protein powder in it and fresh fruit. This one's got strawberries and pineapple in it. I just grabbed it now out of the fridge. It makes a great healthy snack when I'm hungry. I just made a whole week's worth of breakfast, superfood, high protein breakfast, overnight oats. If you want to know how to make it, stick around and I will show you. 50 grams of oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, dried cranberries, sunflower seeds, gives it a bit of crunch, superfood green powder, just half a scoop of this, creatine, monohydrate, 1 scoop, 5 grams, collagen peptides, 1 scoop, cinnamon, maca root extract, chocolate whey isolate, protein powder, makes it beautifully chocolatey. water. Chopstick. Frozen blueberries. Frozen blackberries. Frozen raspberries.